I hope you have had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday, and no holiday weekend is complete without at least a chance of rain somewhere, and we have a couple headed our way. Right now, I'm watching a storm that is headed towards Stephenville, and this one has been a little loud, and it's been capable of maybe some small hail here and there, but really not expecting too much from this one. I'm not completely certain this one's going to make it to our area in its current intensity. I think as it gets closer and the sun continues to go down, I think we might see that one start to weaken here. But as it moves towards Stephenville, again, could be a little bit noisy, could be a few small hailstones, nothing severe out of that one. Overnight tonight, we have more rain coming through, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but doesn't look like anything particularly intense across our area. If we look at the water vapor here, you can see a couple of things, and really we've got a 1-2 punch coming in over the next 24 or 30, really more like 28 hours here. So moving into North Texas right now is this disturbance that came off the Rockies that will bring rain overnight. Not any big rain amounts, not any severe weather. Could be some rumbles here, some louder storms here and there, but really not too much to write home about tonight. What we're watching more intensely is this strong front that's coming together. There's a bit of a stationary front kind of dividing the more mild air to the south and the colder air to the north, but what you see is this colder air starting to surge southward. That will be what comes through tomorrow afternoon. So if you look at kind of the meteorological setup here, we have the warm front, which we have the warmer air in place. It's relatively mild here compared to where we will be. This disturbance coming through, and then we will see this front get activated and really start moving our way overnight and tomorrow. It will be here tomorrow evening. I do expect a broken line of showers and thunderstorms to develop. It's going to be in the evening time before it gets here. So 6, 7, 8 o'clock maybe before that actually moves through. And we could have some storms, and those storms could potentially be strong to severe. We only have a marginal risk in place for our area. Large hail damaging winds, that's pretty much going to be the concern with any stronger storms. As it goes farther south, it will start interacting with more unstable air, more Gulf moisture, that kind of thing. That's where we have a bit of a tornado risk farther south of our area. So Palestine, Fairfield, Groesbeck, Marlin, southward maybe. We'll see that probably adjust. That front is just now starting to kind of come together as that moves southward overnight, and through today, tomorrow, I think we will see more of a kind of detailed look at what to expect. But for now, just a marginal risk, but this has been moving northward. If you compare that to the map yesterday and the one this morning to what we have now, yeah, definitely looking like our area could get a little rowdy as that strong front moves through. Now, behind the front, we got to talk about some temperatures too. So we were in the upper 50s, low 60s today, maybe even some, I think we had a few mid 60s out there in warmer spots, but we've had that cloud cover rolling in, so that kept us cool, and that breeze was cool today as well. So overnight tonight, showers. Tomorrow, I'm going to probably bump that up to 70 or 80% because it's looking like that broken line of storms may be enough to cover most of our area. But as that front moves through, man, those storms are going to be followed by some very strong north winds, and it's going to be very chilly. We'll be in the mid 30s, low to mid 30s overnight tomorrow night. Some of us could get down to that freezing mark. Not a widespread freeze, but man, it's going to be cold out there. Our wind index wind chill factor is what I'm trying to say here. I am in nap mode right now, trying to stay awake through all of this. I've had way too much food the last 24 hours here, and it's been too good. So forgive me for fumbling over my words here. All that wonderful food is trying to put me to sleep here. But we'll be in the low to mid 30s, and then Sunday, we're in the mid 40s for our temperatures, and then overnight into Monday morning, more mid 30s, and then we get another shot of cooler air, and we get the clouds out of the way after we have a low chance of rain Monday, some clouds hanging around, really not much sun on Monday, but as we clear that out, we lose the cloud cover that will hold in daytime heating. Man, we drop into the upper 20s to around 30 overnight into Tuesday morning. I don't see a major freeze. I'm not expecting a bunch of pipes to burst. I'm not expecting a major power issue or anything on the roads, but it will be cold enough. Bring in the sensitive plants or cover them if you have to. Make sure the pets are taken care of and warm. Cover the outdoor spigots and those faucets and that kind of thing, but that should be about the extent of what we need to do. Tuesday, we warm up to around 50, 51 degrees. We do have northwest winds hanging around. One more drop to around freezing, not as cold as the night before by Wednesday morning. And then we're in the mid to upper 50s Wednesday and Thursday with overnights in the low 40s. So we will warm up again a little bit. This is not going to be a long-term freezing situation, but it will be cold. So to start meteorological winter, I think it looks like we're going to have an appropriate kickoff there. But overnight tonight, a few showers, some rumbles of thunder. Tomorrow, we should get a bit of a break, I think, from the rain in the midday to afternoon range. May have some showers lingering in the morning, but tomorrow evening we have that front coming through, that strong front. Ahead of it, a broken line of storms, could be strong to severe. On the backside of it, very gusty north winds. Temperatures dropping into the 30s with wind chills possibly even in the 20s in some places. Stay tuned to South Metro Weather. We're going to keep you updated as that front gets closer, and maybe a few storms tonight again before the overnight rain moves in, and we have to watch for those possibly strong to severe storms tomorrow evening.